The year was 1974. A young woman writes a letter to one of India's most powerful industrialists, questioning gender discrimination in the workplace. What happens next? A reply comes from none other than J.R.D. Tata himself. That letter changed her life forever, and today she's one of India's most inspiring women. This is the story of the lady who broke barriers, funded India's one the biggest IT companies, and dedicated her life to serving others. On August 19th, 1950, one girl was born in Karnataka's small town Shigaon. Her mother dedicated her life to teaching, while her father was a respected doctor in their town. She grew up listening to her grandmother's stories of courage and wisdom, which became the biggest inspiration of her life. But that was a time when society believed that a girl should only learn household chores and not focus too much on studies. Some relatives would even visit her mother and say, "Why let her study so much? Just teach her housework instead." But she was not an ordinary girl. Just like the stories her grandmother told, she was full of courage and wisdom. She loved numbers, science, and learning new things. In 1968, she made a bold choice, joining BVB College of Engineering, Hubli, as the only girl among 600 boys. The odds were stacked against her. No women's washroom, professors who dismissed her, and classmates who questioned her presence. But she wasn't there to prove a point with words. She let her actions speak. With unwavering determination, she silenced every doubt when she topped her exams, proving that talent knows no gender. Later, she pursued her M.Tech in computer science at IISc Bangalore in 1972, where she again emerged as the gold medalist. After completing her studies, she set her sights on working at TELCO, now Tata Motors, India's largest automobile company. But there was a major obstacle. Telco didn't hire women engineers. She refused to accept this unfair rule. In 1974, she wrote a bold letter to J.R.D. Tata himself, questioning why a company known for progress and innovation didn't allow women engineers. A few weeks later, something extraordinary happened. She received a personal response from J.R.D. Tata. He admired her courage and instead of ignoring the issue, took action. He invited her for an interview and offered her a job at TELCO, making her the first ever female engineer at Tata Motors. While working at Telco in Pune, she met a boy, a dreamer and intellectual, and fell in love with him. They got married in 1978 in a very simple wedding. In 1981, she invested 10,000 rupees from her savings into the IT venture started by her husband and his 6 colleagues, which has now grown into one of the top IT companies in India. In the early years of the company, there were financial struggles. Her husband took no salary for almost 3 years, and during that time, she managed everything, handling expenses, raising their children, and staying strong through uncertainty. In 1996, she established a foundation with a mission to uplift the underprivileged, but her path was filled with obstacles. She wanted to build libraries in remote villages so that even the poorest children could have access to books. But officials dismissed her, saying, "Why build libraries? Poor people don't read." She worked to provide aid to those in need, but many doubted her intentions, thinking it was just another false promise. Yet she remained determined. Brick by brick, village by village, she built a movement that would change countless lives. And she never gave up. Today, she has built 70,000 libraries, provided healthcare and relief during natural disasters like the 2004 tsunami and 2018 Kerala floods, and touched the lives of millions. Beyond her philanthropy, she's also a celebrated author, with more than 30 books in English and Kannada, including bestsellers like Grandma's Bag of Stories, 3,000 Stitches, and Wise and Otherwise. And this remarkable woman is none other than Sudha Murthy, who lives by the philosophy, wealth is not about how much you have, but how much you give. Despite having an estimated net worth of 775 crore rupees and being the wife of N.R. Narayan Murthy, whose company, Infosys, boasts a market capitalization of over 6.5 lakh crore rupees, she remains a symbol of simplicity and selfless service. For her immense contributions to society, she was honored with the Padma Shri 2006 and the Padma Bhushan 2023. Her journey wasn't easy, but she proved that courage, kindness, and resilience can change the world. What did you learn from her story? Tell us in the comments below. And if you found this inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.